That's not like your laptop is for you.
Huh?
You guys are set up for you.
Don't worry. I got it.
How you doing? Busy?
Very.
click it, it's going to say mute. If there's a line through your microphone, it means your microphone's off.
So mute, there's no line.
Now they can hear. They can hear you.
In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, et sec, adequate notification of this meeting has been provided by advertising in the record. Everybody stand for the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have you stand for a minute? Just a moment of silence for all our first responders who have been working tirelessly 24/7 to keep us healthy, and for our military who's out there every moment of the day making sure that we're safe. We wish them health and good luck to all of them. Thank you. Just very quickly, our business administrator had a medical issue. He was unable to attend tonight, so our superintendent, Ms. Siaka, is going to do double duty tonight, and she's going to be our business administrator and also our superintendent. Roll call.
Derek. Mr. Bianchi.
Present.
Mr. Leon.
Mr. Leo's excused, he's working.
Thank you. Mr. Focarino.
Present.
Mr. Mazzola.
Here.
Mr. Armstrong.
Present.
Mr. Marquardt.
Here.
Mr. Barber. Mr. DeFora.
Here. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do, are we going to do the student of the month, or are we going to do the audit first?
I think we're going to approve the minutes and then we can do what we have to approve the minutes.
Okay, I need a motion to.
Motion, sir.
Motion to approve the minutes by Mr. Quanto. Second, Mr. Barber. A voice vote, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Passed and carried.
Okay, Mr. Nispora, we didn't approve the minutes in December, so if you look at 3.2, we need another motion.
Motion for December's minutes?
And I'll second that as well.
Same two for approval. We need a voice vote.
Aye.
Aye. Passed and carried.
That's through December 21st, correct?
Okay, thank you. Okay, at this time, Mr. Nispora, we can bring up Mr. Parenti, and then I'll do the superintendent's report after that. Mr. Parenti has been waiting. Good evening, Andrew.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for having me. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for having me. We have completed your audit for the year ended June 30th, 2020. Each school district in the state of New Jersey is required to have an annual audit. We also received two reports. The larger report is the CAFR, the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, and the smaller report would be the Board of Management Report. Included in the management report would be any findings and recommendations. As far as the CAFR is concerned, like I said, every school district in the state is required to have this completed. It's primarily made up of 4 sections. The first section would be an introductory section, which is prepared by management. It is a brief description of the school district. The second section would be management discussion and analysis, which basically are financial statements in a narrative form. third section would be the financial section, which includes an auditor's opinion, various financial statements, and then footnotes to those financial statements. And then the last section of the audit would be a statistical section, which would include miscellaneous statistics of both the school district and the city. As I indicated, there's an auditor's opinion attached to your CAFR for June 30th, 2020. The auditor's opinion is an unmodified opinion. What that means is that your financial statements are fairly stated and free of material misstatement. And that's a clean opinion. That's the opinion you want to hear on an annual basis. I would just like to briefly discuss the district's fund balance at June 30th. The district ended the year with approximately $6 million in fund balance. That is an increase of $1.1 million from 2019. Its fund balance is designated or restricted into several different purposes, and I will go over those at this point. The first purpose would be excess surplus in the amount of $1.8 million. That is fund balance, June 30th, 2020 fund balance that will be used as a revenue source when you prepare your 21-22 budget. The second piece would be your designated supplemental expenditures for the amount of $2.3 million. That is revenue, that is fund balance that was anticipated as revenue for the 2021 budget. That's the budget that you're currently in right now. And then the last piece of your fund balance would be your unassigned fund balance in the amount of $1.8 million. That is your 2% number, and that's the maximum that the district is allowed to have. And with regards to recommendations, we have 3 recommendations. We have a recommendation that contracts awarded in excess of bid threshold be approved in minutes. We had a recommendation that the food service management company's operating statement be reviewed monthly to ensure revenue sharing agreement with district records. And then the last recommendation was that amendments to the food service management contract be formally approved. If there are any questions, I can go ahead and address those at this point.
Anyone have any questions for the auditor?
Here's everybody shaking their heads.
Tommy, you have something?
Everything from last year was covered already? There's nothing that's carrying over?
As far as repeats?
Yes.
Last year there were 5 recommendations.
Right.
We're down to 3, and there were 2 repeats.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? I guess not. Motion to accept the report by the auditor?
So moved.
Second? Second. All right, motion by Mr. Barquette, second by Mr. Everett. Yes. You said no? Second was Everett. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? The motion carries. Thank you, sir. Superintendent's report?
Yes, Mr. President. Going to begin the superintendent's report this evening by recognizing our students of the month. We will begin with Garfield High School, Student of the Month, Neil Tomasovich, presented by Mr. Yusef Gilligan. And then we will acknowledge Citizen of the Month from Roosevelt Street 7, Sean White, presented by Ms. Christine McCauley. And then we'll acknowledge James Madison, School number 10, students with the Superintendent Award, grade 01, Julia Komowski, presented by Ms. Galanta. Grades 2 to 3, David Reyes, presented by Ms. Dow, Ms. Colombiak, and Ms. Natalis. And grades 4 to 5, Annabelle Schumann, presented by Ms. Mouser, Ms. Murray, and Ms. Costanzo.
Jack, do we have anybody who would come to speak on behalf of those individuals?
Yes, it's video.
Okay.
So Mr. Wilson is going to put the video up.
Often he went over and above to help with projects around the circle, including segments for announcements. He never said no to serving. How an honor recognizing him. Great job, Sean. That concludes our student of the month portion of the report. I may have had some audio issues. I want to make sure that people at home could have heard that. If not, we'll do it again at another meeting. We'll keep them posted on the website. I apologize if there's audio issues. Congratulations to these leaders who really have achieved some outstanding accomplishments during these very challenging times. The next part of the superintendent's report will be in reference to the reopening.
Siaka, I would just like to, for the board, I would like to commend Camille, Washan, Julia, Jaden, and Annabelle for their accomplishments and being honored this way by the school district. This is the reason why Garfield is known as the City of Champions, because we have students like this and teachers who can recognize talent when they see it. And we're expecting that they're going to do great things as they go through the school system and become adults. So congratulations to all of them.
And I will continue with the reopening of Garfield's public schools. In a letter from the superintendent of schools posted on the district website dated January 13, 2021, our school community was informed that the district would not open for in-person instruction as was scheduled for January 25th. Our school officials and local health department have been monitoring the data throughout the city of Garfield, as well as the data from the Garfield School District. And there remains a concern for the high transmission of the virus that has been ongoing in the community, particularly during the months of November, December, and thus far into January. Based on the New Jersey Department of Health regional risk matrix, Garfield falls within the high-risk category, and it is recommended to consider full remote learning until the risk level reduces.
I believe it is important for the members of our school community to understand that the CDC is currently recommending a 14-day closure once you have identified 2 unrelated positive cases of COVID in a school. So keeping that in mind, here are some of the statistics for the last 4 months. In the month of October, we had 6 staff members that were positive and 9 students. In the month of November, that increased to 14 staff members and 20 students. In December, we identified 23 positive staff members and 11 students. And thus far in January, it's 8 staff members and 19 students that are positive. Given the current rate of transmission, it would be likely that we have 2 in a school at any given time. And with that, we'd be closing our doors for 14 days. So keeping that in mind, the decision was made to continue with fully remote and to avoid increasing the risk of having this virus spread and also having the issue of opening and closing the schools. We also recently had 49 teachers who were identified as close contacts in the month of December and January, which means that those 49 people would have to go into quarantine for 14 days. In a district of this size, it is almost impossible during the pandemic to find the adequate number of substitutes for coverage if we had been in person. It seems to make sense to remain with the remote learning until we can be more confident that the transmission rate of COVID is decreasing rather than rising. Although we recognize that remote learning is not optimal for every student and all learners, and we are aware of the challenges that face our needy students, our educators do continue to work hard to provide lessons that will motivate and engage the students remotely. Our new target date for opening our schools with a hybrid model is set at March 8, 2021. Prior to that date, the district restart and recovery committee will reconvene to discuss the current data, the rate of transmission, and the risk level in accordance with the New Jersey Department of Health Regional Risk Matrix. The district will once again provide occupational therapy and physical therapy in our schools for those students who are in need of these services as indicated in their IEP, and that will be effective on February 1st, 2021. Once again, I encourage our parents to reach out to school administrators, teachers, and counselors if any of our students are experiencing academic or social emotional issues due to remote learning. It is directly possible to address these concerns and support our students. I want to give an update on winter sports. After much consideration and several meetings, the district has agreed to move forward on a limited basis with winter athletics. We have resolved to make this happen for especially our varsity students who are so much looking forward to the season and to the final season. However, we have discussed putting measures in place, such as increasing ventilation, having students wear masks during practices, and keep social distance, keeping students assigned to pods, limiting the number of games, no scrimmages will be conducted, and no fans allowed. With that being said, the sports that will go on is basketball, boys and girls, which will start on January 25th. 2 weeks later, when the state permitted us to start, that will be varsity only. Bowling, which is the type of sport that will allow social distancing and the wearing of masks. Swimming, and I want to comment, will be all virtual meets. And indoor track. And for the most part, indoor track will be conducted as to the greatest extent outdoors for practicing and preparing for meets. election of one of our Garfield School Board trustees. And I'm happy and pleased to announce that Mr. Everett Garto has been selected to be a part of the Bergen County Executive Committee, the New Jersey School Boards Association. There were 5 openings for this seat and over 25 applicants, and Mr. Garto was selected. Of course, we made Garfield proud. The New Jersey School Boards is a very prestigious organization that conducts professional development for board members, informs superintendents and administrators and board members of the latest laws and regulations, keeps us up to date and current. Mr. Garto is now required to work in the executive committee. Congratulations, Mr. Garto.
Thank you, Mr. Siaka.
Thank you, Mr. Yakin. I would just like to make a remark about the transmission of COVID-19 in Bergen County. Hackensack has the highest in the county, and Garfield is second. And it's my understanding in December, the city of Garfield had 607 infections of COVID-19. So we're right up on top with that. That's not something that we're proud of. It's not something that we can do anything about stopping, but we can certainly be safe. And as the medical people say, keep your contact with other people limited, wash your hands often, and wear your mask. So I just would like people to know we're not frivolously not sending our kids back to school because we have a very serious problem in the county of Bergen. Okay, is there anything else? Yes. Yes.
I just wanted to say that I commend the administration for putting the health of the teachers, students, and families first. I understand, there's a need to get kids back to school, but there's a bigger need to keep the health and safety of them in the forefront. Now, as you're hearing, transmission among students is greater and greater. Not beginning, whether the virus is changing or whatever it's doing, but I just want to commend you because there's a lot of people out there that are kind of dismissing the fact that this could be, dangerous, and it's appreciated by me as a teacher, but also I'm sure by the faculty, staff, and that what you're doing. I want to thank you as a teacher for noticing that, recognizing that.
Thank you, Mr. Porter. I think it's probably the most decision that a superintendent has made. And because of the limited requirements of the national house debt, we know that our own community, our own district, we are making a decision that we need to be the one. With the high rate of transmission of our field, we feel that it's worth it to remain neutral. Perhaps things will be better coming up.
Thank you, Mr. Baldwin. You're right on point with your remarks. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go to the resolutions.
Yes, Mr. Paul, I want to add that Mr. Paul also said we keep the videos at the end. I know that our president is watching and would like to see that properly.
Sure.
So I would ask that at the very end of the meeting, just directly before we go public, that we are able to replay the videos. Thank you.
That's fine, yeah. Mr. Grantham. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to do the committee report, yeah. Yes, okay. We're going to do committee reports. Security.
All right, I'll start out with security. I had a security and policy meeting on January 15th, followed by policy. It was very short. So let me start out with security. What we spoke about was planning of security for the 2021-2022 year. 28 guards in total, 25 non-union and 3 union. security director, there's a security director, and school safety specialist. At the end of this year, there's a good possibility that will be stepping down. He's actually not stepping down. Him and Garrett will switch roles. So right now, the security director is up here. He will be going to the school safety specialist following next year, beginning next year. Mrs. Garrett will take over the school security director. No issue for security being added. As I stated, Mrs. Zangaro will be taking over as the director come September 1st of next year. Okay, I'm happy to say that as of July 1st, 2021, this coming July, all of our armed security, only armed security, will now go up to an hourly rate of $30 per hour. That's an additional $3 on top of what they're making now, and last year they got a $2 raise. I want to commend every security guard in this district for working the last 6 years that I've been on with board member roles at a reduced rate. You guys took the job, you knew it was reduced, your jobs out there, $35, $40 an hour, but you chose Garfield because most of these are from Garfield. Whether you live here or you're a police officer in Garfield, and I want to commend you, and I know Mr. Yackett, Mr. Cosmano, and the entire board, you've stepped up to the plate numerous times, whether you're asked or not, as a volunteer. I'm happy to say as of July 1st, you will be up to $30 an hour. We also discussed the security drills, update for New Jersey Department of Education Office, preparedness and emergency planning, presentation, drill of the month, new protocols. We have to have 2 drills per month now, so that's mandatory. We also the Raptor update, which is now tied to management, Raptor alert to replace crisis management, Raptor alert presentations, up here, performed while we were at the meeting. I'm happy to say district-wide, we have 90 cameras that we installed, schools 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's not one school that doesn't have cameras now. I know we took out, we're now the second year of the contract that we took out, contract for $172,000. Now it's the second year of that, which is everything's going good. We also spoke about the employee card access. That is still not purchased yet, which, I asked Mr. Cano, our PA, and Mr. Yackett if we can expedite that, because this is going on a little longer than what we wanted to. We got a proposal out there with a company called Dynamic at about $140,000 to upgrade this. It's more web-based, standalone, remotely. It's a great app. We also spoke about the meal pods, the meal distribution at Precinct School 10. Okay, distribution at School 10 is Precinct. At School 10, it will be Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. At Precinct, it will be Monday through Friday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Nationwide, this is they call it the SSO. I'm sorry. They call it the summer school adoption, the SSO. It's a nationwide thing that we're going until June 30th, I believe it is. Because of the COVID-19, free food will be giving to anyone from, I believe, what were the ages again? 7 to 18, I believe, or to 18 years or less. You can live in Garfield, and you don't have to be a student of school district. You will be getting free lunch. We were normally handing out between 170 and 180 lunches. We're now handing out thousands. We're feeding the kids, and we're feeding those that really need the food, who are deprived at this time. We also discussed our wish list. coming up for 2021. We discussed at the Head Start, we want new cameras. We do have them, but 12 in total being talked about. We're looking at 2 distributors, or GBOE and MRN. Another thing down the wish list, and I'm hoping that we don't do it. I'm hoping that sometime next year we're in discussion for the new year. That's my hopes, and I'm sure everybody on the board too. New fence by the Clark High School and add 2 gates by soccer and tennis courts to provide egress. Mr. Leo has prices. Unfortunately, I never got the full list, so I can't share those. And also on the wish list, we talked about in a closed session, feeder system for inside and outside the Clark football stadium. Okay, that's it with security. Let me move on to policy. I promise you very short. Resolution 5610, the suspension procedure. Basically, it's staying as is. It added some verbiage within the procedure, and I'm not going to read everything, but that's the policy that we went over at our policy. I'm complete. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gonto. As I've said before, our policy is our Bible. I suggest that every board member familiarize themselves with the new parts of our policy. Building and grounds, Mr. Mazzola.
No meeting this month.
Okay. Athletics? Okay, no meeting. Education, Mr. Barber? Didn't have a meeting. Finance?
Yes, Mr. President. Although we did not have a meeting, I was in contact with Dr. Cosmano, our business administrator. In addition, we just received our CAFA report, which was very good. There were 3 administrative findings, which Dr. Cosmano has already submitted an action plan for mitigating. Actually, those issues have been mitigated already. In addition, our finances for the the CAFR plan was for the 2019-2020 school year. For 2020-2021, finances are all in accordance with our budget. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Alan. Personnel, Mr. Paquette.
Yes, sir. All personnel items have been recommended by the superintendent and/or the business administrator and approved by the Personnel Committee. One of the items that I was concerned about was our treasurer of school money. Angelo DeSimone had gotten hurt, he fell, and we do have a replacement at this time, Matthew Palladino, who becomes highly recommended. I want to thank Ms. Siaka. I want to thank Dr. Kuzman, who's not with us tonight, for working above and beyond with the personnel. And I also want to state that I believe that the candidates that we are recommending are really qualified, and under these trying times, it's difficult to get substitutes, it's difficult to get teachers, but you're doing a great job, Ms. Siaka, and I want to thank you and Dr. Cosmano.
Thank you, Mr. Burkett.
Thank you, Paquette. Okay, we're going to go on to the resolutions.
All the new business.
We usually do that last. We want to actually do all the new business. Why? Do we have any old and new business? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. There is no old and new business. Okay, personnel. Resolution 8.1 through 17.1. I need a motion.
So moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion.
Mr. Barto.
Second.
Any discussion? Need a vote, have a roll call, please?
Second, is that Mr. Barton?
Yes.
Go first.
Mr. Derrick? Mr. Bianchi? Mr. Portolino?
Aye.
Mr. Nola?
Aye.
Mr. Barton?
Aye.
Mr. Barton?
Aye.
Mr. Barber?
Aye.
Mr. Nusafora?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Education, 19.1 through 23.1.
I'll make a motion, Mr. President.
Marco, second by Mr. Brianti. Any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call.
Mr. Jerry. Mr. Bianchi. Mr. Popolino.
Aye.
Mr. Mazzola.
Aye.
Mr. Lawrence.
Aye.
Mr. Barquette.
Aye.
Mr. Barber.
Aye.
Mr. Nusifora.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Finance, resolution 25.1 through 25.4.
So moved, Mr. President.
Allen,
Second, Mr. President.
Everett, second. Any discussion?
Mr. Garrett. Mr. Brianti. Mr. Popolino.
Aye.
Mr. Mazzola.
Aye.
Mr. Lawrence.
Aye.
Mr. Barquette.
Aye.
Mr. Barber.
Aye.
Mr. Nusifora.
Aye. Building and grounds, resolution 27.1. The motion? Norman Brianti, second.
I'll second it, sir.
Mr. Barco, second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Garrett. Mr. Brianti. Mr. Leo. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Popolino.
Aye.
Mr. Mazzola.
Aye.
Mr. Lawrence.
Aye.
Mr. Barquette.
Aye.
Mr. Barber.
Aye.
Mr. Nusifora.
Buildings and grounds, resolution 27.1.
We just did that, Mr. President. It's okay.
Athletics,
So moved, Mr.
resolution
President.
29.1. Allen, made the motion, second by Mr. Brianti. Any discussion? Roll call.
I'd like to just say one thing, Mr. President.
Yeah.
As far as athletics, I think it falls under this. I want to thank management for allowing the sports to move forward. Although we are strictly abiding by the guidelines and then some, a lot stricter than what we have to be. I think it's very important for the children to participate in the sports, and I want to thank you sincerely for allowing it. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Roll.
Mr. Garrett. Mr. Brianti. Mr. Popolino.
Aye.
Mr. Mazzola.
Aye.
Mr. Lawrence.
Aye.
Mr. Barquette.
Aye.
Mr. Barber.
Aye.
And Mr. Nusifora.
Aye. Policy. 31.1.
I'll make that motion, Mr. President.
Motion by Mr. Second by Allen. Any discussion? If not, roll call.
Mr. Garrett. Mr. Brianti. Mr. Popolino.
Aye.
Mr. Mazzola.
Aye.
Mr. Lawrence.
Aye.
Mr. Barquette.
Aye.
Mr. Barber. And Mr. Nusifora.
Aye.
Motion
Madam
carries.
Chair. Okay. 33, which is the public comment. Do we have anybody? Do we have anybody on, that no? No.
Mr. Nusifora?
Yes, I know. Yes, no, I know that.
Yes, sir.
Name and address, sir?
My name is Anthony American. I have two students in number 8 school.
What's the address?
Your address, please. To this serial card, to do the registration. I am offered. Let me see my address. So I can address the time. You can see my license.
He's got to state it, Mr. President.
What do you say? I'm sorry, I can't hear.
The American.
What was your address, sir? I know, we need it for the record. Okay, thank you.
Okay? What I'm going to discuss right now is that I ask that these two gentlemen here, Everett Garfield, Frankie Barber Jr.,
What's that?
resign from these positions here at the Board of Ed. I also have many text messages, emails, phone conversations.
Counsel, I would ask you to remove this man, please.
And there is no reason to ask freedom to speak on behalf of what is being spoken.
the quorum, you're not going to face this allegation.
Okay, there's not a basis allegation. We'll go to an allegation that's not an allegation, so that you're actually involved in. You actually dismissed a personal harassment case for Mr. Barber on November 18th, 2019. You didn't call that in. My attorney signed off on it. A board member should not be able to use a board of attorney for personal complaints. That's the truth. None of you gentlemen from outside of here can call him to be used as a personal attorney. That was done on November 18th. Mr. Barber filed harassment, and I'm in court multiple times, and then had you, sir, contact the court and dismiss his case. I've had multiple phone calls to multiple family members and friends to jobs by these two gentlemen. These are not allegations. There's a folder here, so we'd love to have pictures.
Absolutely false allegations, Mr. Geisler, and I'd ask you to stop. This man is nothing but a crook.
This man stole, you can call me.
He stole $22,000.
I just said, on the platform, please call me. Several times. Everyone on the phone, I'm not wrong.
Can you back up? I'm not a coward.
Stop it. That's enough.
Go do some more.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Eric? So what does that mean? Are you calling me out? Are you calling me out, Mr. Eric? Are you calling me out, Mr. Eric? Are you calling okay. You do, right?
Mr. Eric, that's enough.
Mr. Eric, you're a joke. You are a joke. You punched your own father-in-law in the face at 14. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mr. Security Guard, I've asked you to escort him out now.
Mr. Ericat, that's enough.
Had an issue legally, I had an issue with him, we talked it out.
Yes, sir.
All right, pay me back the money. All good. $22,000. She called me.
Mr. Ericat, Mr. Ericat.
Where's this? I got it too, you wanna see? I got a judgment against you, get out of here.
Mr. Ericat, we are going to end.
Now.
Chuck.
Goodbye.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Mr. Ericat, that's the end. That's the end.
Live in a boarding home out in Goodbye. Go smoke it outside. Anytime. Are you threatening us? Are you threatening us, Mr. Eric? You will never. I warned you. And I have him arrested for
Call the police.
Call the police. And I want him arrested for threat. You know he's gonna
Call the police.
Yeah, but don't let him go.
Call the police.
Call the police.
Hey, don't let him go. Call the police.
Have him arrested right now.
Call the police. I'm told it. Call the police.
All right, enough.
Howard. Freedom of speech. You're a thief, you're a crook. You're a piece of garbage. You're a horrible person. Your own.
This is harassment. You guys all saw that.
And I warned you guys about.
You know what? You didn't want to hear us. You know, he should have been kicked out as soon as he opened his mouth.
I warned you guys, and I gotta do this. This gentleman.
Right. I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.